Good morning, cake lovers. Happy Saturday. It's raining and it looks like it's going to rain for most of the day. I'll be honest, if I wasn't going to get Bertha today, I wouldn't. I'd probably stay in today because I don't like walking around in the rain. But I'm only going to be going to one place and coming home. So who is Bertha? Bertha is the new release from Get Baked. Get Baked is a popular bakery who you may have heard of for their viral Bruce 24 layer chocolate cake. Now they've retired Bruce, and I think the main reason they retired Bruce, it seems, is that once their Bruce went viral, a lot of other cake companies were doing similar, almost the same type of cake. And I think they kind of thought, actually, we want to be kind of unique again. So they've retired it. They're bringing out Bertha. Now, Bertha is another 24 layer cake, but from what they're saying, the ganache is a bit different. It's not as dark chocolatey as Bruce. So they're doing a launch today. Well, they've been doing the launch for the last 2 days. They're actually doing a collaboration with Fortnum and Mason in Piccadilly, where they're setting up residence for 2 months, and us lucky people who live in London or are around the London area in those 2 months can go up and buy a slice of Bertha, because if you don't know, the virility of Bruce was so crazy that you could buy it online. So they have a store in a standalone store in Leeds where they're based, but you can buy it online. And when it became viral, they used to do 2 drops a week. When it became viral, it was almost impossible to get one. They'd release it at 10, and by 10 or 10:30, it'd be sold out. I was lucky enough that I was able to get Bruce before it went viral, and it's a really good cake. And then when it went viral, I tried once more, and it was like I went there 9:59, put everything in my car, and then by the time I went to check out, it'd gone. 30 seconds, it'd gone. It was crazy. Birth is probably going to be the same as well. So I'm glad I get the opportunity to actually buy it in person. And yeah, so I'm going to go to Piccadilly, leaving in about half an hour. It's a ticketed event from 9 o'clock, but I kind of want to get there a little bit early because even though it's a ticketed event, people have been queuing from 8 o'clock. I'm like, you know how much I hate queuing. You know how much I hate queuing. So I'm going to probably try and get there for 8:30. There's probably still going to be a queue, but hopefully not that long. Go there, get my cake, come home. Then today, what am I doing? I am, as most Saturdays are, chill day. I've got some plant issues I need to attend to. You will see that in a bit when I come back. And it's a bank holiday weekend, which is good, which means that tomorrow I don't have to be so kind of sort of mindful that I'm back to work on Monday. And yes, so I'm gonna get ready to go out in the rain. I'll do an outfit check in a bit. Okay, so I feel like I'm dressed for autumn today. It's like autumn weather, isn't it? So the top is a part of a tracksuit, top and bottom from Uniqlo. It's probably about 3 years old. This top is from Little Words. The jeggings are from Next. Earrings, Pretty Little Thing. And I want to wear a jean jacket because, I mean, they're saying it's 17 degrees, which to me ain't that warm. So that's outfit check. I'm going to be leaving in about 15 minutes in this rain. I'll keep going on about the rain because I hate rain. I know we need rain, but just give us an hour of rain in it. It's going to rain all day today. All day. It's definitely the kind of day to stay in the house, but I've got to get Bertha. Yeah. Don't worry about the that's from the rain. It's a raindrop. I'm back from Fortnum and Mason. I'm so glad I'm back inside because the weather outside is horrendous, horrendous. So I will be reviewing Bertha at some point. It'll go up on my TikTok, IG. But I'm just gonna have some breakfast now because I'm hungry, and I've got to do some plant stuff later on today. But today I'm just gonna try and relax for the day. Saturdays, like I said before, I try, even though I do obviously recording and editing and that, I do try to make it one of the days where I don't really do too much. But yeah. Now, do you remember a few weeks ago when I repotted this because it was leaning? Look at it again, look, it's leaning again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to put a stake on it and tie it up because I don't know why it's leaning again. It just wants to lean. It's so annoying. So this is it. It's not completely straight, but it's better than it was. So we'll see how it gets on. My orchid that I bought 2 weeks ago, do you remember I picked up an orchid for £7 because it was slightly damaged and they put it in like the bargain tray at my garden centre. It's not doing that well. I was looking at it today and you see here, the roots, a lot of the roots I think are actually dead. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually take it out, see what roots, if it's got any viable roots, and see if I can save it because it's not looking good at all. Let's see what I can do with it. Okay, so taking it out, so the sort of thicker roots, definitely more viable. So it's viable. Obviously all these dried up ones here I'm going to throw. And you know, with a lot of these garden centre plants, they always come with a plug, what the orchids do. And I want to try and take it off. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to sort of cut off the dead roots and then try and take off this plug and let it soak for like an hour and then repot it. And I'll show you what it looks like after I've repotted it. Good morning, happy Sunday. Again, I'm not going for a walk today because I'm going to a bakery in Tottenham as part of my Bakeries in Harringay series. It's coming up to 7:30. I'm really tired. I didn't sleep that well last night. I was quite bloated. I don't know if it was the Chinese that I had last night. I haven't had sort of Chinese for a while. I thought, let me treat myself. I haven't actually had takeaway as in like a savoury takeaway all year. And I thought, let me treat myself. And I don't know if it was the best thing anyway. I'm going to go now, come back. I've got baking to do because I'm starting a new series. This is the year of me starting a new series and just pushing as much content as I can without obviously burning out. But one of the kind of things that I said to myself at the beginning of this year was that I just really want to push my YouTube as much as possible and my content and my website and everything because life's too short. But I wanted to show you, I repotted the orchid yesterday. I was reporting. I didn't show you the final results. I'm just going to show you now. So here it is. So I've put it in the front room. So I'm hoping that it will be okay in here. I was going to leave it in the kitchen, but I'm like, even though it says it's good to leave, orchids can stay in the kitchen. I just think that because where it is near the sink and you got all the kind of detergents and everything, and if it splashes on there, I don't think that's good for it. So I'm bringing it in here. We see how it does. It's probably going to take a while to settle down. But I also want to show you a plant that I repotted a couple of weeks ago and show you how that's doing. So remember I repotted this a couple of weeks ago. It's grown out of its pot. This is the grandma of all the babies. It's very happy. As you can see, it's got a flower spike. So this is doing really well. I'm happy about that. So yeah. I love this time of day because it's so early and there isn't many people around. And it's sunny as well. After all the rain yesterday. Oh, I'm so tired, so tired, so tired. Tottenham Hale's changed so much. Like all these buildings and housing and flats, it's changed so much. So much. It's crazy how much it's changed. Okay, I'm back from the bakery. I've done the review. I was looking at my plants. Please don't look at the garden. I'm doing the garden tomorrow. Tomorrow's Bank Holiday Monday. The garden is a state at the moment. But I looked at one of the plants. This was a plant that my friends got me for my birthday. And can you see, look, it's having a baby. Do you know how happy I am about that? When my plants have babies, I get so excited because it means that they're healthy. That little nub up there, that's going to be one of these. I'm so happy. Excuse the machine in the background. I made some peanut butter cookies. This is part of my new series on YouTube. It's a 3-ingredient recipe, very easy, very Moorish. This video will be going up on Wednesday, so look out for that. Right, I'm finishing the vlog here, and you're thinking, oh no, Sunday dinner this week. I'm not cooking this today, mainly because here in the UK tomorrow is a bank holiday, so I've kind of got an extra day to do cooking tomorrow if I want to. But tomorrow I'm not doing anything special in terms of bank holiday. Here in the UK, the August bank holiday is traditionally when Notting Hill Carnival happens. It happens over 2 days. So it happens on the Sunday and the Monday. The Sunday is deemed as the Children's Day. So the Sunday is the day where it's not as raucous as maybe the Monday version is. So it's like you take your children to the Sunday one, but there's some people who go to both, or there's people who go to one or the other. But Monday is the day that most people go carnival. I'm not really a carnival person. I've been once. I don't like crowds like that. Just make me so anxiety. I just don't like it. But I know some people who would never miss a carnival. Like my sister, if she was here, she would probably go because she loves the carnival, but she doesn't live full time in this country anymore. But if she was here, she would probably go carnival because she loves the carnival. But I'm the opposite. I'm like, nah. So tomorrow, what I'll be doing is I'll be tackling the garden, as you saw earlier. It's so many weeds and overgrown, so I'm going to spend the whole day doing the garden, kind of probably getting it ready for autumn time, because I think the weather this week is supposed to be really nice, like in the sort of mid-20s. But it's probably going to be the last week of sort of really nice weather and then sort of autumn is going to kick in. But I just kind of want to get the garden up to a certain standard before that happens, and it needs sorting out. Other stuff in the garden needs sorting out. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you next week.